Good morning everybody and welcome to this morning's English lesson. So this morning we're going to start our 1 out of 2 planning lessons on planning vocabulary that we can use to describe Grendel in our character descriptions, which we are going to write as wanted posters. So we're going to explore Grendel's personality, his attitude, how he moves, the effects he has on other people and his appearance. So we're going to do 2 of those today and 2 of them on Monday. So to start with, we're going to start planning some vocabulary about Grendel's personality and attitude. So remember, Grendel is a monster. He's being portrayed very negatively in our story. You can use the vocabulary you found the other day in our Anthony Horowitz and our Michael Morpurgo extracts. You can use any vocabulary that you found in the story that I've been sending you home for guided reading, plus any of your own ideas. So I want you to take just a few minutes now just to have a think about all the information you found out about Grendel so far, and for you to think about what type of person he is. What's his personality and his attitude going to be like? Pause here, have a think, and then come back and I'm going to share some of my own ideas. Okay, so hopefully you've had some time to think about Grendel's personality and attitude. I'm sure you'll agree with me that he's going to be very negative character. So I'm going to share some of my ideas with you. I'm just going to write go to the next slide so you can see them. So here are some of my ideas. I've got words such as heartless, brutal, murderous, savage, words that really do make you think quite negatively about Grendel. Now you've thought about his personality and attitude, I'd quite like you to have a think about his appearance. What does Grendel look like? Now, we've spent a lot of time reading and finding out about Grendel, so you should have lots of ideas for how he looks. Again, you can use some of the vocabulary that you found in the book. I want you to have a pause, have a think, and then come back and I'll share some of my ideas with you. So I really thought about the vocabulary that I have seen and all the extracts I've shown you, and I've pulled out some of the exact wording from those. I've attached a sheet to help you to remember the words that came out of the Michael Morpurgo and Anthony Horowitz extract, but some of the things I can share with you now. I've got slimy, jagged, pointy teeth, flesh-tearing claws, bloody, warty nose. In the book, he was also described as having a poisonous yellow eyes. All of that vocabulary you've seen can go onto the sheet. So, what you're going to do today is it's your turn to come up with ideas for Grendel's personality and attitude and his appearance, just like I've done today. Remember, you can use any vocabulary you have found in the extracts I have shared with you, or the story that I've been sharing with you as well. I've also attached, like I said a minute ago, a bank of words that I have pulled out of the Michael Morpurgo extract to help you, because I know you might not have your work from the other day. I would suggest that you do this planning on a piece of paper and you draw the gingerbread outlines like you have seen on the slides that I have shown you, and you then take photos of that work and upload your photos to the lesson, because you're going to need all this vocabulary that you're coming up with next week when you write your wanted posters. If this isn't possible, I have added a blank Word document for you to add your ideas to, but it's going to be harder for you next week to do your writing if you don't do it in the way that I'm suggesting. So see if that is possible for you. This is where you now need to pause the video, go and look at the lesson materials, come up with your vocabulary. In the lesson, I have also added pictures of my filled up, completed planning for his personality and appearance for you to magpie any vocabulary that you would like to use as well. So you've got lots of materials there to help you. Off you go, and I will see your work as you hand it in.